disastrous John saw it. I'm Akamatsu. This all happened when I started job hunting. After graduating from an F-rank university, I failed to find a job. After that, I spent my days at home, just lounging around. And then, the next thing I knew, I was a 25-year-old NEET, not in employment, education, or training.
Akamatsu, I'm going to work now. Be careful to lock the doors, alright?
Yes, I know.
And do clean up a little too.
Yes, I got it! This room is getting quite cluttered. I suppose I'll clean up. I can't be bothered. This is my elementary school graduation album! Wow, so nostalgic! Wrote some stupid stuff in here. It says, if I had 1,000,000 yen, I'll stuff myself with sushi. At the end of the album, there was a page with each student's dream for their future written. Future dream, year 6, class 1, Akamatsu. I love my friends! I love my mom! When I'm older, I'm gonna work real hard and make my mom relax! My father died when I was still really just a kid. My mother never showed me any struggling feelings, and she raised me with her own hands. The moment I saw this album, memories of that time came flooding back. What the hell am I doing? Mom!
Where have you been until this time?
Shut up!
You've grown up so well. Well done on your graduation.
Mom, I'm so sorry. At that point, I made up my mind that I was going to start looking for a job again. That night.
What? Job hunting? Are you serious?
Yeah, I thought I'd give it another shot. Well, I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I'll work properly and make it easier for you, Mom.
Akamatsu, I'm so happy. I've been thinking, if something happened to me and you were left alone, what could happen to your life? So glad, I'm so glad.
Wait, I haven't been accepted yet, so don't cry.
Tonight, I'll make you your favorite menu.
Mom seems super happy. I wish I'd started this earlier. Having said that, I had no idea about the job hunting know-hows, so I looked online and read every book I could get my hands on. How to write a resume. I went to consult at a nearby Hello Work recruiting agency. Anyway, I did everything I possibly could. And finally, okay, let's do this. Once I get this out, there's no backing down. I applied for a clerical position at an IT company. With the advice of the Hello Work staff, I thought I might be able to do at least this on my own, and decided to send out my resume with nothing to lose. Well, this is just the beginning. Even if this doesn't work out, I won't give up. Another day. Hello? Who's calling? Really? Yes! Yes, in 3 days' time. Understood. The address is... Yes. Looking forward to meeting you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah! To my absolute surprise, I got a call from the company I applied to the other day that they wanted to interview me. That evening.
I'm home.
Mom! Mom!
Oh my, what is it?
Well, my resume passed. Next, I'm gonna have an interview.
Oh my goodness, congratulations, Akamatsu. I have to make a feast today.
I told you it's too early to tell yet. The interview is in 3 days. In the meantime, I frantically tried to wrap my head around the company's information and interview know-hows. Out of our meager living expenses, with no money to spare, my mother bought me a brand new suit.
Yeah, it suits you.
And finally, the day of the interview.
Don't get too nervous, just go at your own pace. Good luck.
Okay. The address they gave me, is it that way? Huh? Not a company building, but a coffee shop? I wonder if this is how interviews are done these days. Is it the idea that this kind of place is more relaxing? Without thinking too much about it, I went inside.
Welcome. Please take any available seat.
Okay. It's still a little early for the meeting, and it doesn't look like the interviewer is here. I'm starting to get nervous. Several minutes late. They're late. I hope I haven't made a mistake on the meeting time. It's supposed to be 12:30. You must be the kid on the resume. Yes. Thanks for coming all the way out here today. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me as well. I'm looking forward to today. Well, don't just stand there. Please, take a seat. Yes! Well then, I suppose we'll start the interview then, shall we? Yes! I wondered how it was going to go, but talking about why I wanted to join the company and about my time as a student, at first there were only these template questions. I see. Yes. So far, so good. However, I see. I understand. I do have one question. Here, what have you been doing for the past 4 years since you left college? Well, what should I do? I can't lie, but it wouldn't look good if I tell the truth. Well, I'm sorry, but whatever the reason, first of all, just by having a 4-year gap, that's unacceptable as a person. You can't survive in society. You can't even explain what you were doing, can you? Pretty sure you were just lounging around under your parents' protection anyway, weren't you? I can't argue back. That's what I figured anyway. You didn't think any company would want to hire someone with this kind of background, did you? And to top it all off, you graduated from an F-rank university, where you could probably get in if you just gave them your name. By the way, I'm from the super famous Etra University. Do you know it? Oh, you don't know. People at the bottom like you. I came here today to say a few words to a NEET like you who underestimates society. It's elites like me who are needed in the world. It wasn't my intention to call you for hiring in the first place. What? Without paying any attention to my exclamation, his tirade continued. Now, second of all, you can't serve customers with that face. It's off-putting even in an office, because the girls at work won't like it. And those clothes. What's with that cheap-looking suit? Did you really think you could make a good first impression on the interviewer with such a shabby outfit? This suit was bought for me by my mother with money she worked so hard for. Don't speak bad of it. Does your father wear the same sort of cheap suit? I don't have a father. My mother has raised me all by herself up until now. I see. So your mother, her husband ran out on her? What? No! My father died of an illness! Oh, right. Well, my condolences. But, you know, maybe your mother had some bad germs or something. I reached my limit. He could mock me all he wanted, but I couldn't stand him saying bad things about my mother, who raised me with so much care. You've got to be kidding me! Cut it out right now! Oh, violence, huh? If you do that, you'll be guilty of assault. You'll get your mother in trouble, won't you? What are you going to do? I'll make sure your coffee's on me! It was the first time in my life that I had ever felt so frustrated. Mom, I'm sorry. I felt like my life and even my mother's life had been denied, and I couldn't stop crying. Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, you! What's the matter?
Eh?
You look terrible. Did something happen?
2 men saw me crying my eyes out and approached me.
Are you not feeling well?
You need to get some rest. Oh, no. I'm fine.
Of course you're not fine. You're not standing straight. I can't just let you stay out here like this. If you're okay with it, let's go somewhere to rest while we talk. Can you walk? Shameful that the interview didn't go well, and for well-aged strangers to be taking care of me. And the place they led me to was... Oh, the place earlier. It's quiet in here, so it should be fine. The lunch here is delicious. You'd prefer to stay out of sight, right? Come on, let's go to the back. Oh, it's you, Hiragi. So this is where you were having lunch.
Ah! Chief Tokusa!
A resume? This face. Isn't this you?
Yes. I applied for a position at your company. I'm Akamatsu. Actually, I had an interview with this person today.
By Hiragi? An interview? Hiragi, what's the meaning of all this?
In that moment, as it turned out, actually, this person called Hiragi is not even in the HR department. He stopped by at the Human Resources department to run an errand, and happened to find my resume, and he said he took it on his own accord, out of curiosity. Happy Time University? That's an F-rank university. Plus, he hasn't done anything since he graduated. Must be a need. I've been under a lot of stress at work lately. Let's play around with him to get rid of the blues a bit. Shall we? He called me up on his convenience just to settle his stress, and to humiliate me for his own amusement.
Hiragi! How dare you!
I am so terribly sorry about this. It's okay. If you would like, I would be happy to interview you again on another date. Not sure about that.
Of course. I understand. Oh, I know! If that's the case, I will contact our sister company. So how about having an interview there at a later date?
What? Would that be okay?
We were just about to start recruiting there anyway. If you don't mind it, Akamatsu.
Thank you so much! By all means, I'd like that very much! And so, the ridiculous interview came to an end. Later, Mr. Kuroki contacted me, and I got to have an interview with the company that was referred to me. And then some time passed. Yes? What? Understood. Yes. Thank you so much! Yes. Yes.
Was that the company you had your interview? How did it go?
Mom? I passed! I got the job!
Akamatsu, congratulations!
And so, I succeeded in my job search. I was able to take a new step forward. Mr. Kuroki and the others told me later on, the fake interviewer Hiragi was severely punished after that. He finally voluntarily resigned from his job. I'm sure he deserved it, but at the very least, he needs to change that attitude of making fun of others. I'm home!
Welcome back. Dinner's made. Huh?
Today was my first payday. I'm still getting little salary, but I'm gonna work even harder from now on, and I'll repay you, Mom, for all you've done for me. I'm really sorry for all the trouble I've caused you.
Akamatsu.
This time, it was just a cake for a few hundred yen, but once my salary increases a little more, I'll buy you a bag or watch, so just wait and see.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm happy enough already. Let's have this cake for dessert.
Yeah, I know I started late, but from now on, I'm hoping we can enjoy our life together more than ever.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。空白の期間があったから、そしてニートだったからと、その人のことを何も知らないくせに否定するような言葉を浴びせるなんてどうかしています。チャンスを与えるどころか、それじゃあ二度と社会復帰するなって言ってるようなものじゃないですか。こんなにも頑張っている人をストレス解消の道具にするなんてひどすぎる話です。それにしても小学校の卒業アルバムですか。今見返したらとても変なことを書いているんだろうなと思いますね。まあそれが良くも悪くも思い出になるんですけどね。なんだか久しぶりに私も見返したい気分になっちゃいました。話はそれてしまいましたが、皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい話だなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。